What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. It's time for another episode of 7 on Sunday, and this week I'm discussing 7 songs that I should probably hate, but just don't. We all have those songs that we really like to turn up loud and play, but sometimes we don't exactly feel good about doing so, especially if we're in the company of friends or family. Who am I kidding though? I give zero fucks anymore whenever it comes to that sort of thing, and I own what I own, I play what I play. Sometimes I think, hey, these are shitty songs, maybe I should just skip over it, but I have to keep going back for one more play. Whether it be here and there, a weekly thing, or else just once in a blue moon, these are 7 songs that I should probably hate, but don't. Before I start this countdown, don't forget you could check out last week's by clicking that top link in the description down below, or if it's not the top link, it's down there somewhere. There is a playlist link down there that contains all of the episodes of 7 on Sunday, so if you're like, has John covered that yet? You can find out if I have by checking the playlist.
We're not worth my time. I'm calling it quits right now. This time, you're playing games and all we do is fight.
Number 7 has proven itself to be undeniably catchy. It's one of those songs that you just feel good while you're listening to it, even if the lyrics are a bit silly and that synth line running all throughout just doesn't really sound like Falling in Reverse. This is one of those tracks that you're gonna throw on. You're not gonna like that you like it, but you'll probably like it. I'll probably catch some flack for number 6, but whatever. Pretty Girls is a solid enough pop song, and I'm not in love with it, but the times that I've heard it, I feel like people come down so hard on it, and I look at it, I see a catchy pop song. Sure, it's very formulaic and very standard, but at the same time, so are most top 40 songs, and that doesn't make them all bad. This is one that I feel like people just love to bash, and they're just automatically like, Iggy Azalea equals trash, or Britney Spears equals trash, and while I do agree with that the majority of the time, I think we at least have to give them a shot, and if they put something out there that isn't absolutely atrocious, I say applause to you, applause to you. I kind of wish this track had been a little bit bigger of a hit than it was, and not necessarily that I would want to hear it on the radio all the time, but it would probably be better than some of the crap that's in the top 20 right now. Number 5 comes from everybody's favorite band to hate, Nickelback. Photograph is one of those tracks that I just kind of grew up with, and I can't dislike or even try to distance myself from it in any way because I don't really want to. It has a lot of meaning behind it to me. And it's not just Chad Kroeger, the lead singer of Nickelback's lyrics on this track. They're not super deep or anything like that, but at the same time they do evoke these memories from me, and it reminds me of all of these great times that I did have. It's not me breaking into schools and like dropping out and all of this stuff like he's actually singing about in the song. It's just the matter of like breaking out an old photo album or else looking at photos on the computer and like realizing all of the times that you've had and all the memories that you've been through. And I do think this track catches a lot of flack. A lot of people look down on it just because they think it's trying to be nostalgic for the sake of being nostalgic, but I would argue otherwise, but I guess I can see both sides of the fence on this one.
Fill up my cup, mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down.
2009 was the year of the Black Eyed Peas. A lot of people, it drove them absolutely insane, but I remember the first time that I heard I Got a Feeling. Me and my buddy Craig were driving around at the beach, cruising, windows down. I had just downloaded I Got a Feeling, and we were feeling good. I still come back to this song and I kind of reminisce on it fondly, and I don't think it's necessarily that I get all caught up in the nostalgia with that track. I actually think it has a catchiness about it. It's got a nice melody. I like the groove that goes all throughout, just the dun 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 dun, and the big build up about it. Fergie's vocals sound good, meshed with like will.i.am and the other members of the BEP gang. And by the way, they do have a new single out. It's worth checking out if you haven't heard it. Whoa, hold on, I can explain. No, I can't.
I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway,
Well, I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said in the back of my truck bed as I was getting buzzed on suds out on some backcountry road. We were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a big and rich time, and I was going.
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up.
After a long debate with myself and not really anyone else, I've changed my number one spot, and that's why you can see it's audio only for this one. Maybe I'll throw a video up on screen just so you guys don't have nothing to look at. Number one is off of Love Angel Music Baby. It's Hollaback Girl by Gwen Stefani. I've gotten into a few arguments with people over the years on this one, mainly because a lot of people see it as this stupid, trashy song that is just absolutely ear-grating. They can't even listen to 5 seconds of it without wanting to throw a brick through a window. Well, that's not how I feel about it at all, and in fact, it's one of those songs that I would say is damn catchy and damn solid. It's a fun track that features this stomp clap production. I believe it was Pharrell that handled the production on this track, and it just really fit in with the music at the time. It was a number one hit for a reason. A lot of people were into it. I thought it was one of those songs that had an awesome vibe about it, and I still can sing along to it and have a good time to it to this day, so it had to make my list. Thanks for watching, hitting the like button on this video, and of course leave suggestions for future episodes of 7 on Sunday that you would like to see. Thumbs up the comments that you like down there. Like if somebody leaves a good suggestion and you're like, oh wow, Frank had a great idea, give it a thumbs up. That way I see it, it pushes it to the top of the comment section. Like I said, if you would like to see the previous episode, you can click right around here on the screen. Should be a floating annotation there, or else a link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon for another episode of 7 on Sunday right here on Beyond ARTV.